Good day, my people. Good day. I hope everyone's doing well out there today on this wonderful Tuesday morning. Now, I want to talk to new and future Lyft drivers about making adjustments. Yes. As a new and future Lyft driver, whether you're driving part time to supplement your income or whether you're driving full time in the place of full time employment with an employer, you're going to have to make adjustments. Now, as a Lyft driver, you are an independent contractor. This means that everything is on you. And what I mean by that is, okay, there's no sick leave, okay? You can't take half a days off. You know what I'm saying? That there's no workman compensation. Um, there's no insurance. There's no medical insurance. There's none of the things that's provided by an employee, an employer. You are your own boss. You are an independent contractor. So everything falls on you. With that in mind, you have to make the proper adjustments. Now, for those of you that's driving part-time, some of you all could be in school and you just need a way to make some extra funds. Some of you all could have full-time jobs. And maybe you need extra money to catch up on bills or for whatever reason that you need extra money. Hey, the more money, the merrier. You know what I mean? So, for whatever reason that you are driving part time on the Lyft platform, you're still going to have to make the proper adjustments. Now, a person driving part time doesn't have to make as many adjustments as a person driving full time. Okay? Now, there's all type of adjustments that you're going to have to make. And you're going to have to do these, you're going to have to make these adjustments as you go along because you're going to run into all types of situations on a daily basis from trip to trip. Okay? You're going to run into all types of situations every day that you go out there and drive on the platform. Whether you drive 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. What you have to do is you have to put it in your mind as a new and future Lyft driver that you have to, when you come across a situation that you're going to have to adjust to, you're going to have to either notate that adjustment so that it can be there for you when you run across it again. Okay. Now, when it comes to the weather, now, you full-time Lyft drivers really need to listen to this. Depending on what city or state you live in, the weather can be very, very bad. Okay? Driving in very bad climate conditions can be very tricky and dangerous. When you have a place that has a lot of snow and a lot of wintry weather, you're going to have to navigate through that so that you can be safe. You're going to have to make sure that you have the proper chains, like on your tires. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to make sure that you have, so that you won't mess the inside of your car up. You're going to, because from passenger to passenger, when you're driving in very bad weather, wintry weather, snow and things of that nature, the people that you pick up is going to drag whatever they get from the outside on their shoes or boots into your vehicle. So if you have regular floor mats and you have carpet and things of that nature, and cloth seats or leather seats and things of that nature, you might want to adjust when you are able to and buy you some some floor mats to go over top of the mats that you have, or either try to find you a whole piece that goes all over the back floor in the back, some type of um, piece that will just set down over top of the medium piece in the back in the floor and in the floor in the back. You know what I'm saying? So that you can protect your car from all of the bad weather. Now, when there's wintry weather in these places, there's a lot of salt. People, the city, they ride trucks around and they they spread salt everywhere. When the ice starts to melt and the water is everywhere, the chemical from that ice, from that snow, is still in that water, which gets on people's boots. And when they get in your car, that chemical, they're gonna put that chemical in your car. If you don't make the proper adjustments to put down to make sure that your mats and your rugs in the back of your car and your seats are covered in the way that they're supposed to be, you're gonna your car's going to experience a lot of damage from that bad weather, that salt and all that stuff. Okay? Adjustments like these are very important. Okay? You're going to have to learn how to adjust your attitude. Your attitude is very important when you are a Lyft driver, because every 2 to 3 minutes you're going to pick up a new passenger. Okay, if these short trips, you're going to be picking up people every 2 to 5 minutes, whatever. Okay, you're going to have to adjust because you don't know who you're picking up. You don't know what they're going through, where they're at. Their attitude going to reflect in the ride sometimes, because some people are very emotional, men and women. They could say some things to you that may irritate you or make you upset. Making the proper adjustments to your attitude and your mental capacity is very important, because you have to be able to navigate from one passenger to the next. You're going to be picking up passengers probably every 2 to 5 minutes. Okay? And when you drop this passenger off, whatever happened on that ride that you didn't care for or that made you a little upset or bothered you, it goes out the car with that passenger. Okay? Now, that passenger is a person that you no longer want you don't want to drive that person anymore. You don't want that person in your car anymore. Then at the end of that trip, when you go to drop that person off, they're going to ask in the app, it's going to, when you hit slide drop off, it's going to ask you do would you drive that person again. You simply push no. Okay? They're going to give you a list of reasons. They're going to ask you a list of reasons why. You just click rude or whatever you feel made you uncomfortable. they're going to unmatch you from that rider. Okay? These type of adjustments makes it easier for you to operate as a new and future Lyft driver. You're going to have to make sound split decisions. And all of the decisions that you make are to make things more easier for you as a Lyft driver. Okay? There's things, other adjustments that you're going to have to make is the sit time. If you are a person that's going to be a full-time driver, or if you are a person that's going to be driving part-time, you need that money because you're driving part-time. But for you people that's driving full-time, you have no sick time. You have no days off. You have to adjust to not having sick time and days off. You have to adjust your driving. Now, you can't get in the car and drive coughing and sneezing and almost, you're under the weather so bad that you're making the customers uncomfortable and scared that they may catch your cold. So you have to adjust. You have to make sure that you make as much money as you can so that you can have a day that you can take in case you need it for a sick day. Or if you need 2 days, you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You may wake up in the morning and have a crook in your neck. You may wake up and your appendicitis has gone bad. Anything could happen. You have to adjust. This is why it's important to get out there and hustle. So that if you miss a day or 2 or 3, if you properly adjust and hustle and make the money that you need to make so that you can compensate for that day or 2 that you're going to miss, you're going to be okay. But if you don't make the proper adjustments and you just getting out there driving this, that, and the third or whatever, then stuff is just going to be all over the place. As a new and future Lyft driver, you are a boss. As an independent contractor, you are a business. And you have to act as such. Making the proper adjustments and running your daily driving operation as an independent contractor, as a boss, is very important. It's very important. And these adjustments that I just spoke to you all about are adjustments that you're going to need to make. A lot of you all have children. There's days, and a lot of you all can't afford to pay babysitters. If your children are sick and they can't go to school, that's a day that you're going to miss. If you are a full-time driver, you depend on that driving to make money. So you really have to make adjustments financially. Because if you miss a day of work from driving, that takes money out of your pocket. But if you have children, your children need you. You have to nurture them back to good health so they can get back to school and you can get back to driving. Okay? The proper adjustments, making the proper adjustments as a Lyft driver, as a new and future Lyft driver, is something that you all going to need to understand. A lot of you all sign up to the app, get approved, and get out there and get to driving. You just want to make some money. You know what I mean? And you don't have no strategy. You just gung-ho. You're just trying to make some dollars for whatever reason that you may need that money. And Oh, I'm just going to do this for a small moment. I mean, I'm just going to see what it is. Listen, when you sign up to the Lyft platform to become a driver, you independently, they make you an independent contractor, which means that you are your own boss. All the decisions that you make, whether they're the right decisions or the bad decisions, is either going to help you or affect you greatly. Okay? I wanted to leave this video today to talk to you new and future Lyft drivers about making adjustments so that things can be a lot more easier on you as you drive on the Lyft platform, whether you're a full-time driver or a part-time driver. Okay? I would like to say to everyone out there that haven't subscribed to my channel to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest videos and when I begin to go live again. I would like to say that I fully support the striking and protesting efforts of Lyft and Uber drivers and gig workers from city to city and state to state. I fully commend you all for you all's unselfish approach to fight for change. Hey, even if we don't get any change, I stand with you 100% because it was a courageous effort for you to fight for change for everyone. I would like to say that I love everyone out there and I hope everyone loves me back. Now, if we have a differences in opinions, I hope that don't change the love that we have for one another. I'm still going to love you regardless. Find somebody to love today, even if you just don't see eye to eye with them, and you just you don't want them to be nowhere around you. If you love them, it'll make you feel better. Negative energy can ruin your day. Okay? Hey, I would like to say, until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.